shape the housing market and where it is headed, and that's the focus of a huge real estate symposium happening this week in New Orleans. And two experts are here to tell us what you need to know if you're looking to invest or buy. Realtor Lesha Nugent, Freeland, and broker Bob Stevenson. You're more residential, you're more commercial.
Yes.
I guess initially, give me a snapshot of the housing market 2005 pre-K and where we are now.
Well, in some areas, 2005, we're actually back to where we were then. They were hit so hard, they took on a lot of stress, and now we're back where we were, and in some instances, we're way ahead.
Right. Clarence, we were talking about Bywater, Mary, Treme, housing prices have skyrocketed. Skyrocketed. Commercially, where are we in a snapshot 10 years later?
Vastly improved in the entire region.
And we don't have a lot of, vacancy signs, but it seems like they just keep building and building.
We don't have enough inventory.
Wow.
So
that's kind of a good problem to have, right?
Commercial follows rooftops. Rooftops are doing well, we're doing well.
As we look at interest rates, I purchased a home 20 years ago, paid 8%. In 1981, in October of 81, you'd have paid 18% interest. I mean, I don't think people can wrap their head around it. Now it's still in the 3-4% range. How will interest rates kind of looking forward affect the housing market?
Federal Reserve is speaking today at our symposium. This is the second day of our symposium, and the big question that everybody has nationally is, what is the Fed going to do relative to their interest rates? The general feeling is that there's going to be a bump soon, but in the most part, the economists feel that we're not going to see much greater than probably residential rates trending upwards, maybe 50 basis points.
It's going to be slow. It's going to be a slow increase. So for home buyers out there, the message is now is still, and for the next few years, it's still going to be a good time to buy.
If you want to avoid that rate increase, get off the sidelines.
Get off the sidelines. Is there a lot of homes out there? Is there?
No, the inventory is low, and so with that, the prices are going to continue to go up, and with rates going up, your affordability, and if you have student loans or credit card debt, it will make it more challenging with that lack of inventory. So it is not a good idea to wait. If you
are we overpriced? Is this area overpriced?
I don't.
Because of demand?
Well, I don't think it's overpriced because of there's just not enough new housing. There are not enough people, places for people to go. And with that comes a higher price, supply and demand, very simple.
Commercially, are they continuing to build office space in this area?
Not office space.
Hotels and condos.
Yeah, not office space. Most of the new building office-wise has been on the North Shore. So South Shore, you don't see it. There's not been the demand for that. Cost has something to do with that, obviously. But our rates are stable, and that's a positive thing.
And we're entering an area, baby boomers, many of them may be trying to downsize, and we have the millennials who are kind of metro-oriented renters. So how does that impact the housing market?
Well, both sets of people are wanting the walkability, the fun. They want to live where they can play. And believe it or not, a lot of the boomers, they don't really want to downsize. They just want newer. So, and they have the money to do so. They're kind of looking for the same thing, and again, that brings your supply down.
The boomers are buying, the millennials are renting, and what we've seen is in multifamily housing, that's boomed as well. So consequently, rates have gone up there. One of the questions in our marketplace is we still have affordability issues. We have a certain segment of the population that really needs affordable housing, and that's going to be one of our challenges.
So moving ahead, New Orleans is going to be a hot market for commercial and homes, right? The problem is, when you get out of New Orleans, you hit water. You can't keep building that over the course of the West Bank of Jefferson Parish. I would assume it's going to be a hot topic at some point.
It
opens up.
But it still has 8-foot ceilings, and people aren't wanting that.
We don't have land.
Right.
Good luck. Thank you guys for coming in. And it's going to be interesting pushing forward for the symposium.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And checking in this